Fucking hell. One, two, three. Okay, you can hear me now through my microphone. What the fuck? What the fuck? Be back. Be back. Cheers, volunteers. How are you doing? How are you doing, volunteers? How are you doing, volunteers? Cheers. There's a new StreamYard link. I'm putting it on. There's a new StreamYard link for you, Daisy. And me putting it on. And Boo is in the chat. And he's saying cheers to me right now. Cause Boo is a good guy. But his mommy doesn't agree with that. She never agreed with Boo. And Gonzo says cheers. He's getting drunk again. And he has to work tomorrow, and his boss will not be pleased when he shows up at work when Gonzo is drunk. Oh dear. Oh dear, Gonzo is gonna show up drunk tomorrow. And Triple too, he showed up late, but he is a little bit retarded. It's not his fault, but he's wearing a helmet when he's walking to the forest, and he's protected from the trees. Triple too is wearing a helmet tonight, all night, all day. And Roland has it, hope it works now. That's what his mother also said. It hope it works now. When I give him some vitamins to school. And the true warrior, he showed up late. True warrior from the USA. The sound is much better now, I know. Because I'm using my microphone. Okay, let's play some blues. I'm too drunk to fuck tonight. I'm too drunk to fuck tonight. I'm too drunk to fuck every night. YouTube kicked me. Cheers guys in the chat. Cheers. Where's Ticey? He wanted to come on. He wanted to fucking come on. And where's Ticey now? Where the fuck is Ticey? You need him. Where's Spicy when you need him? Oh yeah. Can you hear me, guys? I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me. I can hear myself. Yeah, I can hear myself. That's a good thing. Stop up with that. Yeah, now it works. When I turned off Streamlabs, everything works. I don't know why. Now everything works. You want to come on through Twitter? It will be working. If you want to come on, click the link. Click the link. We are not really trolls, we are special people. Just special people. Like Daisy is in the chat now.
Yes. So
You can hear,
the problem and the reason I couldn't log on. Well, no, this isn't the reason. The reason is because I had to put a colon between what was presented to me.
A colon? What the fuck is a colon?
Yes. Like they give you a link, but you have to insert a colon.
A colon.
You know the two dots.
It's like a colonoscopy or something. What the surgeon does.
Yeah. Two dots. That was the problem.
You have to give identification. Yeah.
It's normally not like that, but I had to do it today. But yeah, it's been a pain in the ass to get on tonight. Say again?
Goat. Can't you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you. I just couldn't hear you. You were saying something else.
Yeah. Sometimes I got muted again on StreamYard. Damn it. I don't know why this is happening.
Yeah, it's been and for people out there, this hasn't been happening to him for like 2 years. It's literally been for somewhere between 6 and 9 months. No idea why, but he's been muted.
Maybe it's my setup of my computer. I don't know why. Yeah. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, and then but now it works great. It works great now. I can hear you clearly. You can hear me. People can hear me in the chat. Can you hear this when I tap my microphone? Wait, I'm gonna.
Yes. Yes. I can hear that very good.
So my microphone is working now. Yeah.
Yeah.
colonoscopy. Yeah. Did you like that? The colonoscopy?
Oh, I have one. I had one recently.
When they
It
put,
was really
what is
good.
it? They put what is it? Some camera inside your ass, and they're gonna look into your.
Well, I would say if you're lucky, that's what they do. I mean, if you're not lucky, what are they going to put in your ass?
That's
Obviously,
what I
if you're
always
lucky,
say. You go to
that's what they're
Thailand.
putting in your ass.
You go with the ladyboy once, and then for the rest of your life, a colonoscopy will be heaven on earth. It will be heaven on earth.
Yeah, I mean,
That's why you have to try a ladyboy once in your life. Because at some point in your life, you have to go to the doctor, and they put a weird camera into your ass, and they look into your intestines.
yeah, I
And
don't
then,
know about that.
yeah, but at some point,
I mean, well,
everybody,
that's
every
exactly what you're
man.
saying. That's exactly what you're
But
saying.
they look. You have, what is it called? They look at your prostate to see if you
Well,
have prostate cancer or something, and they
I
come
would
they come
say
they come with a little finger into your behind.
okay. I would say prostate is a different thing than colon.
Yeah, but they still put something in your ass.
No, I think
Yes.
it's pretty different. Like,
Well, they put gloves on. They put gloves on, but they still put something in your, and they have to check it. They have to check it.
well, okay, the way they check your colon is totally different from the way they check your prostate. Your prostate they check by something
The
called a
tube,
digital
tube.
exam.
No, they check
Digital,
it with the tube.
digital, not tube,
No,
digital.
no, it's not a scan. They put a fucking camera with a tube in your ass.
That's a colon thing. But what you're
Yeah,
telling me is prostate, and prostate's a little bit different.
prostate. They check it with a finger. With the finger. Oh my god. Why are we talking about this? I don't know.
Well, this is men's health. Obviously, this is men's health stream. We'll say
We all
let's say
gonna
it's
get
that.
through that, at some point. And would you prefer a female doctor or a male doctor to do that?
Oh, absolutely female. Oh God, it's not even a question.
Yeah, but you can get a Hardy, a Woody. You can get a Woody
Well,
when a female
yes.
doctor does that.
Don't say I can get that. That's the best case scenario. Do I get that?
Yeah, but then you sit there, you have a Woody, and oh fuck,
Okay.
what I'm doing
Oh,
now.
oh, that's so bad. You can get that while they're doing
I
with it.
think
Yeah.
I would prefer a 70-year-old male doctor, like he's
Really?
on next to pension, 70
Okay.
years old,
Okay.
and then
Yes,
I'm
I
safe.
get that
I'm safe.
because he's next to retirement. He's like, I'm wondering which guy in Belgium now is going to be getting turned on for
Yeah,
what I'm
voila.
doing.
If it is a 25-year-old female doctor, I wouldn't feel comfortable. I would. Oh, damn.
Okay. Well, if you don't feel comfortable, that just means you're feeling a little bit insecure. That's the way I view it. But I remember telling one of my doctors, this was should I say this is a while? Not like a whole while ago, but I told him I can't even say this on the stream. Okay,
You can say it. You can say it.
no, I don't think I can. I
I
just
will. I
reviewed.
will. I will delete. I will delete the
Yeah.
stream afterwards.
Yes, I'm pretty sure you're not, but I'm gonna say pretty. I don't think I should say it, but it's okay. All good.
Yeah.
I did tell the doctor something that was pretty funny, but I don't want to say it on the stream.
Okay, okay, yeah. 15 people watching. Give it a thumbs up, guys. At least it's working now.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I have to go to the hospital next week for my lungs.
Yeah, yeah, the lungs.
Yeah, they're gonna give me the bad news. I think. I think they're gonna
Well, at
they're
least with the
gonna they're gonna
lungs.
make they're gonna make an MRI or something, or CAT scan or whatever they call it, and they're gonna
Oh,
say,
absolutely.
Steph,
Oh,
Steph,
absolutely, they're going to do that.
you have to see
Why
you
else
have to see
would you be
words.
there?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're going to do that.
yeah, yeah. I hope it's okay, man. I hope it's okay. But I have to go to the hospital next week.
Ah, I, I I lost how you were saying. Oh, for people in the chat, I can't hear Steph.
I
He was
was
talking and
I
then
was muted again from seeing me.
oh, he
God.
was just muted.
Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Just tell me when I'm muted so I know it's.
Yes, people in the chat, tell him when when he's muted. I actually think they do a pretty good job of that. I see it in the chat a lot.
Mm.
When I'm on, I'm looking at something that's not totally not in the chat, so I can't tell.
Tooth Warrior, you want to come on?
No, Truth Warrior, don't come on.
Oh, he doesn't.
I'm just saying that. Of course, Truth Warrior is always welcome.
The first space dead to Mars. Well, Elon Musk, he wants to go to Mars, and
No.
they
Oh,
didn't went
Elon
to the
Musk.
they didn't went to the moon yet. Why do you think they can travel to Mars? It's not gonna happen in the next 30 years. They're not gonna travel to Mars. I don't believe that. They can they sent a spaceship to the moon. It's no people inside. They didn't even land on the moon. They just drove along the moon and they came back, I think, a month ago. That's the only thing they can do now. They cannot even send a person to the moon at this moment.
Okay. So I would say based on what you're saying, there's a big hurdle whether you believe that we actually sent people to the moon in the first place. Right? That's the big question. And the question has to do with whether we could withstand the Van Allen belts. Uh, I'll leave it as that. The Van Allen belts are it's a thing. Whether we could bypass them and actually get past the radiation, yeah, maybe we can, maybe we can't.
Hmm.
I'm not going to leave that
I
for
don't know.
Buzz
I don't
Aldrin.
know. Hmm.
You've never heard of him. No, I know you've heard of him. You've heard of
I
the
know
Van Allen
Buzz. I
belts.
know Buzz Aldrin, and I know
Yeah.
the Van
Okay.
Allen belt. Yes, I'm an engineer. Remember?
I know. I know. Whether we can get by that.
I think we went to the moon in 1969. I believe that.
Yeah. I don't know. I've heard really interesting evidence in both directions.
The thing is, they couldn't fake that at that moment. The Photoshop the fake,
Ah,
they couldn't fake that.
well, we didn't have high def, so I would say we couldn't fake it. It might not
So
be
we
the.
couldn't fake that. At this
Uh,
day, we could fake a moon landing now with all the special effects
oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, to say
now we
for
could do
sure.
that. But in
Could we? Yeah, could we
1969,
fake it now?
we couldn't
Absolutely.
fake that.
Yes, yes.
And there
We
was too
couldn't even
much
fake
evidence,
Avatar.
and there was like
Yes,
NASA. It's
I
like
agree.
how many
Steph, I
people
agree.
are there? Are 5,000 people.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing we've come so far with graphics. And
I
the
believe
fact that graphics
they were
have
very
coincided with. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
they were very lucky to go away with that, because the computer chips on the Apollo 11, there was this. If you buy an iPhone now, it has more computing power than the Apollo 11 together.
Yes, but
Yes,
but but that has nothing to do with anything
it
that
was
they
pure
had.
luck. I
No,
think it's pure
it could have
luck.
been luck. Yes, it could have been luck. But what you're saying is because there's more processors on the iPhone than there was on the space.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
space. No, no, that's not true. That's not true.
They had more computing power and memory and everything than on the fucking Apollo. I
Yes, and
believe
in
that.
10 years,
But
10
they
years
they
from
were
now, when
lucky.
we
I
revisit
think it
again,
was
we're going to
all
say
the luck
the
came
iPhone
together,
17 had more
and they
computing
sent
power.
3 men to the moon and they landed there. And for some reason, I don't know why, they cope with that and they came back to the Earth. You
Yes,
know, it
yes,
was a lot of luck. I think a lot of luck.
I agree. Oh, I agree. It was a lot of luck, but I would
If you
say
do the same thing with the same equipment from those days, nobody would step into that spaceship. Nobody. With the same conditions as in 1969, with the
well,
same spacecrafts,
when you say same
with the
conditions,
same
what does it mean?
technology, nobody
Okay,
would
no,
step
no, no,
into that.
no. You say same conditions,
Nobody.
which is an important word.
Yeah, but they did
Conditions
all the
imply
effort. They did all they put millions into that
yes,
space, in that
yes,
moon landing. They put millions
it,
and millions of dollars into
yes,
that.
yes. I agree.
And they were very lucky. That's the only reason.
Yes, of course they're very lucky.
They would never do that again because we are now in
Yes, I agree.
2022
Oh, I
and we
totally
never
agree.
we never went back to the moon again. And we have 20 times better technology than then. And we
Yes.
never went back to the moon again. And we are trying and we still don't
Well,
do it.
hold on. That's where it gets different. You're saying we have 20 better times technology. That's what you said, right? And that might be debated by some people. Ah, damn. Am I left on the mood alone? I think Steph might have he might have bugged out. I haven't even looked up at the stream, but I think Steph might have bugged out at some point.
Yeah, I was making cigarettes. So,
But
so.
the most interesting person I've ever heard talk is Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Well, yes. But he's
Oh,
a little
sorry, I
bit.
wasn't talking to you.
He's like a fan
That was for the
person,
chat.
Yeah,
Oh, have
but
you ever heard him?
Neil deGrasse is like he's okay. He's smart enough, but he's a popular guy. He tries to be popular.
He is. He's also. Uh, I can't say it because once you become famous at a point, he's even on the one of the episodes of The Big Bang Theory.
Well, did you know which guy um, proved the theory of the Big Bang? Do you know who that was?
The theory of the Big Bang.
Yeah, who proved that? The real thing about the Big
I don't think
Bang.
it's been actually proven. They can only have
Yeah, but who had the best
hypotheses.
theory about that? It wasn't Einstein. He predicted that,
No,
but
it,
he could
it
never
would be
prove
way
that. He
before
could never
Einstein.
prove that. He could never prove
Right.
that, Einstein.
It's way before Einstein.
No, 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 no.
Get,
It was
give
in
me give me three names.
1920s. It
Give
was a
me three
Belgium
names.
guy. It was a Belgium guy. He
Okay.
was a professor
I
at
don't
the
know.
university in Leuven, and he was a priest also, and he proved the Big Bang, the
So
theory
it
of
was a Belgian
Einstein.
priest.
Yes, his name
Ah,
was
okay.
what was it? George Lemaitre. George Lemaitre. You can Google it. You can Google it. George
Ah,
Lemaitre.
I do
And
not know him.
he was proving what Einstein never could prove. He proved that.
Mhm. Did you ever did you ever hear or see the photo back in the 19 somewhere between 1910 and 1930 of all the famous scientists? And there's a reason why I'm asking you this. Did you ever see that photo? It
No,
had
no,
Niels
no.
Bohr, Einstein,
Yeah, yeah.
Heisenberg. Did you ever see the famous photo?
That's the only regret what Einstein had. He could never prove his theory. And then the Belgium guy came on, George Lemaitre, and he proved Einstein's theory about the Big Bang.
Well, no. Well,
No,
first of
no,
all,
it's true.
that's not
It's
where I'm
true.
going with this. That's not where I'm going with this.
But I'm going with this. It's a Belgium guy. It's a fucking Belgium guy.
Okay.
And the funny thing, he was a priest also, so he has to believe in the God part, and he has to believe in the Darwin theory. You know, the extension of the world, the universe, and he kept. The funny thing is, he kept booklets. You know what is it called? A notebook, a small notebook. And in the first part, he was writing his theories about the Big Bang and with formulas and everything. And then he turned his booklet upside down, and then he wrote this. He was a priest. He was a priest also, and he also said what is God, what is the God part of this. You know, that's a funny thing. And now in Belgium, last week, I'm not kidding, last week, they found an interview with George Lemaitre, and it was hidden in the Belgium TV archives, and they found out and they replayed that interview with him.
What is love? Da, da. Sounds like bum 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 ba bum bum bum. Well, okay, never mind.
Okay, I was muted. I was muted. And the guy was commenting on that video from George Lemaitre that they found in the archives of Belgium TV last week. He was a co-worker of Stephen Hawkins. He was a best friend and a co-worker and of Stephen Hawkins.
Oh, Stephen
That
Hawking's.
guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So Stephen Hawking's is good. Did you hear the story of Stephen Hawking's fighting against the plumber from New York City?
No,
Ah,
didn't hear
yeah.
that. I didn't
It
hear
was an
that. But it was
interesting.
also a Belgian guy who worked together with Stephen Hawkins. And he does know how you say that, conventions at universities. He speaks to people. He explains about the universe and everything. That
Well,
guy.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
yeah.
Stephen Hawking does not do that.
No, Stephen Hawking not because he is. You know, but that guy was the co-worker. He
The
was working
plumber
with
guy?
Stephen Hawking together. I don't know. No, he's not a plumber.
Okay.
He's
Because
a
Stephen Hawking
professor.
and
He's a
the
professor
plumber
in the
guy.
University of Ghent now here in Belgium. So
Okay.
can't remember his name. Tom something.
It's not Tom Barfines, right?
No,
Okay. I'm just checking because that was the thing a
no.
few years ago.
We're going from level 160 IQ. We go back to 55 IQ. So we no. It's totally different world. The multiverse. Yeah.
ah, damn it.
No, the thing was, um, Albert Einstein always thought the 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 Milky Ways, the Milky Ways are expanding because they're flying away from each other. That's what
Yes, that
the
would
Big
be
Bang
yeah.
Theory created. But that's
Well,
false. It's false. It's
whoa,
false.
whoa, whoa. No, 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 no.
No, no,
No,
no.
it's not.
Let
It's not false.
it is.
Oh, no, no, no.
That's what George Lemaitre proved. It's
No,
the
no, no, no.
fabric. It's the
They are
space.
still
It's the space
the
between
universe
the
still
Milky
exists is
Ways that
expanding.
are expanding.
Oh, it's
The
absolutely still
space, the
expanding.
space is expanding. They're not flying away from each other. It's the space between the Milky Ways that it's expanding.
Wait, wait, wait,
And
wait,
that's
wait,
a
wait.
different thing. That's a different thing.
Hold on, hold on. This,
No,
well, no, no. I'm saying hold on because I'm very interested in what you're saying because
it's not they're
everything.
expanding from each other because they have a red light, infrared light, and you can see it. Oh yeah, this Milky Way is going away from us. It's it's not going away from us. It's the fabric of space that is
What?
expanding.
What?
They're not flying away.
Wait, what do you mean they're not flying away? Who is not flying away?
The Milky
That's
Ways between each other.
the Milky Way
Yeah,
between
you
each
can
other.
see the infrared light and they say a red light, and so this Milky Way is going away from us. They are going away from us, but not because of the Big Bang.
Well, of
It's
course
because
not
of
from the
the
Big Bang.
fabric of
No,
space
no,
and
the Big
time.
Bang has
That's
nothing
the
to do
reason.
with
That's
this.
the reason why they're going away. That's a different thing. Right. Well, anyway, it was a Belgian guy, George Lemaitre. You can look him up. He was smarter than Einstein. Einstein couldn't
No,
solve his own
no,
uh,
I
theory.
don't.
But a Belgian guy, George Lemaitre, he was a fucking priest, a professor at the university. He could solve the problem of Einstein. It's a funny thing. It's a
Uh,
funny thing. It's a funny thing.
I would, I would say, I would
And the
think
funny thing
it's a
was,
little bit.
Einstein was still alive, and he always regretted that. He was so fucking angry at the Belgian guy.
So, do you know that there is something called the Lankino super thing?
Hey, Brenda, cheers. Cheers, Brenda. Triple A, cheers. Sorry, I didn't read
Well,
your
yeah,
chat.
triple two, yeah, triple two's he's a good guy. He's been on the
I
he's
wouldn't
been on
say
the
he's a
chat.
good guy. He is a guy. I wouldn't say he's a good guy.
I would say he's a good guy because he treats me very good.
Yeah, but
You
doesn't
might
work,
you might be doing that a little bit differently based on how he treats you, but yeah,
I'm
he
very
treats me good.
suspective, I'm very. I never heard of this Belgian guy. You never heard about Georges Lemaitre? Look him up. Look him up on YouTube. Georges Lemaitre. He
Mhm.
was the best physicist in the 20s, 30s.
George Lament.
Lemaitre.
Okay, I look it up because
Yeah,
I
looking,
like
looking.
physics. I like all that kind of stuff.
But anyway, yeah.
Yes, Coco Nut. There was a huge story about some guy who was a plumber who was at total odds about a theory with between him and Einstein, and it turns out the plumber was right. This is not even debatable. This is a fact. You never heard that story?
No, no, no.
Really? You never heard the story? Okay.
No, I
Oh,
know.
it's a
It
huge
was
thing.
also a Belgian guy who invented the what is it called? The box particle, the particle, the God's particle. You know, they invented in the Swiss CERN the Bogues particle. Yeah, it was a Belgian guy also.
Well,
Who's this guy? I don't know. I think I
Bogues.
can let
Yeah,
him
I'm
on.
trying to figure out what
Cheers.
that is. Boat Hoaxon, like
CC Jones, where are you from? Oh, damn it, I'm alive now.
ah.
Oh, okay, he's gonna show his dick. He's gonna show his dick.
Oh, did he show his penis again?
Yeah.
Damn it.
What a fucking idiot. What a fucking idiot. He's gone.
Okay, I can't hear you.
Yeah, some people are so fucking retarded, you know. How can you find
I
joy in your life showing your penis on a fucking live stream? I don't get that. I don't get that.
well, everyone wants 1 millimeter of fame, so I would say that's probably why.
Mm. But he shows his face. He showed his face.
Yes, 2 millimeters of fame.
I will remember his face. You know, you will be remembered for a lifetime. You know, your mother will be happy to see your face, trying to show your dick. You fucking imbecile.
Okay.
What's wrong with the space dads? What do you mean space dads? People dying in space?
No, I don't know what that is.
I don't think many people died in space, you know, in the
Yeah, I
endurance of
don't think so either.
space travel.
Yeah.
I think there was like Apollo, what was it, Apollo 12 or something, who blowed up in space, and they killed like a school teacher and everything. Yeah, and then like 6 astronauts died, but that's about it, I think. How many people died in this in the ESS, in the International Space Station? I don't think anybody. I don't think
Yeah,
anybody.
I can't remember anyone that did.
Yeah. Hey Mike, how are you doing? Mike is gone. Brenda is gone. Brenda, I don't see your face. I don't see your face, Brenda. Show us your face, Brenda. I can let you on.
I would say this: anyone who wants to come on that supports Russia, you're gonna have to
Yeah, but
face
the
questions
ISS is not
from
really
me.
space. It's like Brenda, you look like a 80-year-old guy. Put up two fingers. To put up two fingers, Brenda, so I know
Yeah.
it's you. Brenda, put up two fingers. Brenda, he's gone. He's gone. He's a fake. He's a fake. Brenda is a fucking fake. You're a fake, Brenda.
Yo, Triple Two, you should come on so you could help me discern from all these new people coming on whether they're fake or not.
Yeah, they're trying to come on now, and showing their dicks. They're like 12-year-old kids. Oh, I'm important now. Look at me, mommy. I showed my dick on Steff stream. I feel so important now. Can I have black pudding for dessert? Desert now. Yeah, Brenda, somebody with your name is. You think I'm stupid, guy? You think I'm stupid? I will let you come back on.
All right, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be back in like 1 minute 30 seconds.
Okay. Ticey is going to the toilet now. Maybe we can we listen to Ticey? I think his mic is still open. I think his mic is still open. Oh, wait. Damn it. Close your microphone. Ticey, close your microphone. We can still hear it. Oh, damn it. This is so awkward. This is so embarrassing. Ticey, what do you do? Oh. Close the door from your bathroom, Ticey, please. Mute your mic. Mute your mic when you go to the toilet. Oh, damn it. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Woo, this is great. This is a great break.
Yeah, but you have to close. You have to close the door to the toilet when you go. Yeah. We
Yeah,
could
I
hear
should do
everything.
that.
We could
I
hear
should do that.
everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have an echo now. You have an echo.
How about now? Do I still have an echo?
Yeah, I think it's gone now. I was making pooping sounds when you go to the toilet.
Yeah. The pooping sounds. I heard the pooping sounds. It wasn't me, but I did hear them. I thought it was pretty funny.
Don't trust NASA. Come on, it's one of the biggest organizations in the world. Do you think they are lying to you? Do you think NASA will lie to you? They would never get away with that. They have like 10,000 people working for NASA. There must be some person who would say, "Okay, this is all fake. You know, you're living in a flat world. This is a dome above us." There must be some person, you know. Neil Armstrong didn't. He landed on the moon. He was very lucky, but he landed on the moon. They couldn't fake that. You know. And they say, yeah, they put a flag. They put a flag on the moon, and the flag was going away like this wind, and there's no wind on the moon.
Well, the flag doing that has nothing to do with wind.
No,
Uh,
it's just
eh, it
when you
doesn't have
put a
anything to
flag
do
on the
with wind.
moon, it will move. It will move
Okay.
because of
Okay.
interreaction. You know, not
I'm
because
not.
of the
I'm not
wind.
trying to say that you're wrong saying it's due to wind, but it's not due to wind.
And we couldn't see stars in the background and blah blah blah.
Well, okay. The stars in the background has to do with the camera that they were taking the pictures with.
Triple, is this you in the background? Say yes. This is me. Triple. Are you in the background? Still have 24 people watching.
Hey,
Uh,
24. That's good.
yeah,
That's good.
okay. Don't
It's
show your dick, okay? Don't show your fucking dick.
no, no, no. It's
Uh,
minuscule, Steph.
Not
Greetings.
again. Not
Not,
again.
not again. Not again. Greetings, Steph. Z, Delco, brother. How are
yeah,
you?
Cheers. Yeah.
he's from America. I
I'm from
hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
America.
No. Not as. Not only is he from America, he
Yeah,
is
man.
from very close to where I live, and he
That's right.
lives.
That's right. Delco, Lazar,
Delco.
Delco forever. Forever. I'm not gonna name towns, but yeah, I've been all over those quote unquote streets. But yeah, yeah, Brenda's funny. I wanted to know I wanted Brenda's not a real person. She's not a real person. He is not a real person. I think Brenda's name is Brandon. And let me tell you, Brenda, I've been on a cruise ship and I've seen the Starlink, I've seen the Starship, and I've seen actual spaceships launch. So let me tell you, all your conspiracy theories and all of your trolling is bullshit. I've seen these things launch, and they've gone so far up into the atmosphere. There's no way they haven't gone somewhere else. I've also seen the X-37B. You can Google it. You can look it up, and it's really a thing. The mini space shuttle, the X-37B. You can Google it. It went into space. I saw it launch. I live in Florida, and I've seen these things go up, and
Mm.
I've seen them go down. And I just want to let you know it's real, aka Brandon. I think your first two letters are for real. The rest of it's bull crap. But this lets you know. Research more, troll harder, and maybe you'll get some. I
No,
want
it's funny. It's funny when those trolls come in. You know,
to.
they believe in
it's
flat Earth and they believe in whatever.
it's really
It's
funny
funny.
because yeah,
It's
it's funny.
funny.
I've seen it. I've seen the things launch since I've been in Florida, and it's real. So when people say it doesn't, when people say we've never been to space, okay, forget. Okay, maybe we've never been to space.
Yeah, but 400 kilometers is not space. Eh? The ISS, International Space Station, it's not really space. It's just flying around the Earth at a high speed,
Yeah,
like
low Earth orbit,
28,000 kilometers an hour. It's not really space.
Well,
low Earth
there,
To
orbit.
there
be
is.
honest, it's not space.
Yeah, yeah.
To be honest, there is a culture that says that it doesn't even exist,
Correct, Z. And,
It
and the
it,
guy
it
who
does
actually,
exist.
and
one of the guys who actually said that, he tried to get to space and he actually died, and that messes up the theory because he actually did try to get to space and he actually died in the process. And that I hated that he died because he would tell these people that it's actually real. It's a
Mhm.
negative energy and it's actually a real thing. You know what I mean?
well, Yeah, I don't think it's a negative energy, but I do think it's real.
No. I know. I looked up what's if you ever look up what space is made of, and 70% is dark matter, and I think 30% is negative energy. I looked it
Mm.
up. I looked it up. I'm
Okay,
curious.
I don't know what Gronk matter is
Yeah, you
versus
have dark
energy,
matter. You have
Dark
dark
matter.
but
matter.
I would
Yes, yes.
say I would say it's not confirmed by most scientists.
No, but you know what I said was, I said, okay, when you reach out of Earth, what is out there? And I said, okay, space is out there, right? So then I looked up what is space. I asked, what is space made of, right?
Space is emptiness. Is without oxygen. Is without
Well,
No,
gravity.
no,
It's
no, it's not.
without.
it's not.
It's
It's
not.
it,
It's not,
it's a
Steph.
percentage of that.
It's two
But
percent
yes,
oxygen.
Steph, you're right.
It,
I
it,
would
it,
say you're right, but
it's it's Steph. It's Steph. I looked it up, Steph. And it's 70% dark matter. It's 27% dark energy, and 3% is actually oxygen. Believe it or not, I looked it up. I was very curious what is actually out there, and it is
This this this
yeah,
this
it's mostly
it's
hydrogen.
a vacuum. It's a vacuum.
Yeah,
There's no oxygen. There's nothing. In space.
there's trace amounts of oxygen allegedly, according to what I looked it up.
Traces, yeah, traces,
Trace,
yes, but
yeah. And it's not enough to breathe. It's a vacuum. It's nonsense. But I looked it up. It's actually like I said, 70% dark matter, 27% dark energy, whatever that is. And they can't tell me what exactly that is. But the main component is hydrogen. But it's out there. I looked it up. Oh, there you go. There you go, thank you, Brenda, for telling us your agenda here. Your agenda is Barry. Your agenda is not scientific fact. Your agenda is Barry. I appreciate you telling us what your agenda is here, sir, ma'am, Brandon. I appreciate that.
yeah, don't make racist jokes. Okay,
Yeah,
Barry is black, but okay.
yeah. See,
Let's talk about this stupidness. Not about this color of skin. It's
exactly.
juvenile. It's juvenile. Yeah.
See, I'm here to let you know what you are, and that's what you are. That's what you are.
But the funny thing, Barry is
Oh, you're
making fun of Indian people. He calls them Guptas. That's
well,
that's a racist thing. Guptas. If
I,
you call Indian people Guptas, it's a racist thing.
well, I
Why would Barry do that? I don't understand. He's a black person himself. Why would he say racist things?
I work with Indians, and that's a lot of their name is Gupta. So I don't
Yeah,
understand why.
but you don't say Gupta, to an Indian person.
No, I would
Don't,
never
you don't do that.
say that kind of thing. That's not a nice thing if it's said in derogatory.
Only
Yeah.
Capio does that.
Lord Capio, I know him. I know him. I don't know he never said that, but I would never call someone out of their name out of a disrespectful term. That's not a nice thing to do. Yeah. But I wanted to let everyone know that I'm a real person. I've seen space launches. I've been here for 10 years in Florida. I've never seen a space launch until last year,
Mm.
and I actually saw the thing. SpaceX was going to space, and I said, okay, I'm gonna open my damn patio, and I saw the damn thing go. It was rocketing. It went into space, and I saw the damn flame go up into the Earth. It
Yeah, but it's
disappeared.
not space.
No, no, no,
400 kilometers is not space.
no.
It's
Let me clarify, Steph. The thing went to the moon. I saw the one that went to low Earth orbit, and I also saw the thing that went about 2 months ago into to the moon. I saw it go up, and I saw it leave my vision spot, and it went to the moon allegedly. That's what I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. I saw the thing. It was very
mm,
bright. I'm about 150 miles from Port Canaveral, where they launch these things. It went up
mm.
in space. It made a very loud noise, and it disappeared.
Yeah, they send spaceships to the
Yeah,
moon now. Yes, but
yeah.
they cannot land there, and they're unmanned. There are no people inside. It's the
They're
first.
unmanned, and we're going to send another one.
Yeah, but where's the proof they took a turn around the moon and came back?
That's Steph, and then you know what? That's where
Where's the proof? Where's the proof?
that goes back to my
Who
statement.
cares?
That
Who
goes back
cares
to
what
my
the proof
statement.
is?
This year, we're going to send people to the moon, and they're supposedly going to round the moon with a
But
man.
they want to go to Mars. They cannot even go back
Yes.
to the moon
Yes.
again.
Going
And
to
But
Mars
this
has
is this
nothing to
is
do with
this is
going to the
53
moon.
years ago. 53 years ago they went to the moon.
I hear that.
They cannot repeat that again
I
for
hear
some
it.
reason.
I hear what
Why
you say.
not? Why not?
That's exactly what
Why
I
is it so difficult to go back to the fucking moon
because we're
now?
scared.
Well, no. Steph brings up a good point
Yeah,
because one of the
you're gonna
interesting
say
points is
the Van Allen belt.
passing
You're
the
gonna
Van
say the
Allen
Van
belt.
Allen belt.
Yes,
But
yes.
those three astronauts they survived the Van Allen belt. How you can explain that?
Well, or did they? Did we create
Maybe they
someone?
died and they created three new persons.
Yes,
Okay, you're gonna be
maybe
Neil
that's what happened.
Armstrong. You're gonna be
Yes,
Alan, and you're gonna
you're like
be today.
now.
Yeah,
Steph's
so
saying like not Van Allen. He's saying Van Armstrong.
I
Van
don't know that.
Armstrong. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I know Buzz Aldrin punched a man
But
in
Yeah.
the
they died in space, and then they created three new characters.
Steph, have you ever
Could
seen
be.
Buzz Aldrin punch a guy in the face when he said he didn't land on the moon?
No, I
I'm
can say
serious. I'm serious.
Well,
Buzz
to be
Aldrin
honest,
punched a guy in the face.
I've
Fate,
never
it was
seen
fate to do that.
Mike
Yeah.
Sheff do the same thing.
No. Ty Z, have you ever seen the guy? Have you ever seen Buzz Aldrin punch the guy in the face and say he didn't land on the moon? Have you ever seen that?
I think that people were so controlled back in the day, they couldn't even do that if they wanted.
No, it was recent. You can look it up on YouTube. Buzz Aldrin punched a guy in the face. It was a reporter who said he didn't land on the moon. He punched the guy.
Okay.
He's elderly right now, and it may have been 10 years ago, 15 years ago. He punched the guy in the face.
But Buzz Aldrin's pretty elderly right now.
He's elderly. He punched the guy in the face as an elderly man. I'm telling you, I saw it. It's a true thing. He did.
Yeah, I agree. Like it's very interesting. Like why did someone that did that accomplishment? Why is he so discriminate, saying that? Oh, I did that. Why are you saying we didn't do
Maybe
that?
a good actor, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not here to say that we landed on the moon. All I can say is that what I saw. I saw the thing go up into. I saw the thing. Starlink. I'm sorry, not Starlink. SpaceX. I saw one go up into the
from Elon Musk. From Elon Musk, that thing.
Yeah. Elon Musk, and I saw the thing go into the atmosphere and disappear. And I also saw the thing that went to the moon allegedly and disappeared. That's all I can tell you guys. And supposedly this year we're going to send some men.
What is disappearing?
Supposedly we're going to send some men over the moon and women and watch the moon and come back. And then in 2024 we're going to land there supposedly. So
we did it in 69.
50 years ago.
We could have done that like 10, 20 years ago.
No.
Didn't do that.
The U.S. Well, there's a documentary, Steph. I watched it. There was a guy. His name began with a Z. I don't remember his name. He was very pissed off. It said, "Hey, we should have been to Mars in 1981. We should have been to Saturn in 1990, and we're still in low Earth orbit."
Yeah.
And the U.S. Congress didn't give the funds to do that. We'd rather go off to Iraq and we'd rather go off into Afghanistan and fuck around there. Apparently, that's all I know. You've gone mute, Steph. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I was muted again. Yeah,
Hey.
It's 400 kilometers above. 400 kilometers is nothing.
Yeah.
Still in the atmosphere of the Earth. They have to control their flight every few hours, because otherwise they fall back to the Earth. It's not space.
Yeah.
It's not space. If you go between the moon and the Earth, that's like 150,000 kilometers.
But that's not true. That's not true. The thing I put in the chat earlier, right? It's 150 kilometers, but
Between Earth and the Moon, yeah. The
between Earth,
Moon is 300,000 kilometers away.
but
300,000.
but the thing is,
That's space. That's space.
we're never in the same place. We're moving around the sun. We're not in the same place. That's the thing. People get fucked up. We are constantly moving through space, and we're never in the same place. Like if you leave Earth right now, if you try to get back to Earth in the same position we are now, you'll be in space. That's the part that fucks everybody up. They don't understand that, right?
Yeah, but we have the gravity of the Earth, of
No,
course.
no.
That's why the space station is moving around the Earth because of gravity.
No, it's Steff, you're an engineer. I'm gonna say it again. If you leave Earth, right, and you go into orbit, right, and you sit right in orbit, and you try to go back, you sit in the exact position you're in at Earth when you left it. The Earth will not be in the same position. Is that correct?
No, because if you're still in the gravity of the Earth, you will be still in the same position.
If you're in the same gravity, but if you're in the same,
the only thing is not the gravity of the Earth is the RAP, the space RAP telescope. What is it called? The RAP telescope or something.
James.
It's a 2 million. Yeah, James Webb telescope. It's a 2 million kilometers away from the Earth.
Right. You're talking space, but that's Steff.
That's real space. That's real space.
What I'm saying is, if you sit in the same position as if when you left Earth, Earth will have left you. You will not. Earth will not be there if you try to go down to the same position. Is that correct? When you leave Earth, let's say you leave Earth today, and you try to go back to Earth next month.
Yeah. If you're right? the space, the James Webb telescope, you leave Earth's gravity.
Well, it's true, but it's easy.
But they're still rotating around the sun. You know, you're still rotating around the sun.
But again, and then the sun is not in the same position either. Is it? Is it, Steff?
The sun is always in the same position.
No.
Yeah.
The sun is not in the same position. The sun is traveling through.
Yeah.
Well, no.
It's not.
For what you're saying, Steff is right. Because
it's the Milky Way. The Milky Way is moving away.
Steff is right.
But
the sun is traveling
in the
same position based on
the sun is always in the same position.
Yeah.
In the Milky Way. In the Milky
Although you're right, you're technically right. The sun,
the Milky Way
moves
doesn't
too.
change. The Milky Way never changes.
But the sun does change.
You're talking about,
but it has nothing to do with
the sun. Doesn't
has nothing
change.
to do with what this conversation.
No, but the sun is not in the sun is in the same gravitational position, but it's not in the same position, right? We're talking about gravitational positions, and we're talking about actual.
The sun turns around of the black hole in the Milky Way.
Yeah,
you have a black hole in the Milky Way. It turns every 200 million years around the black hole.
But does the sun stay in one place, Steff?
Yeah, sun.
No.
In the same place.
Nothing stays.
Yes.
No. Nothing stays in the same place.
No,
even the sun moves. The sun moves.
George Lemaitre, his theory.
No,
the sun moves.
Everything.
In what direction?
Towards
where does the sun
now.
move? It's bullshit. It stays in the same position as. It just turns around the Milky Way every 200 million years.
No, it
stays
doesn't.
in the same position.
No. The sun moves too.
No, Steff.
And then you have to say the Milky Way is moving.
Everything.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Galaxies move.
But in what direction? In what direction is it moving?
Well, that's a great question. But
to know, Steff, look what I put in the chat. We are constantly moving through nowhere. You are an engineer, Steff. You know this is true.
I know a lot about cosmic and universe. I know a lot about that.
I'm a jackass in the chat room. I'm telling you.
I look at the Big Bang Theory and everything, and the universe is expanding and blah blah blah. I know that. Yeah.
No. Forget the universe expanding.
But we are not moving. That's
Steff.
We are.
Einstein. Einstein was wrong.
Moving.
We are not moving. We are not moving.
Oh yes, we are.
Steff, see what I put in the private chat.
We are not.
Google what I put in the private chat and look at that video. The second thing I put in the private chat. That's what we're doing right now.
That's old theory. We are
it's
not
not
moving.
theory. It's not theory. How are we in a space?
The space is expanding. We are not expanding. The
Well,
space
you
is
could
expanding.
argue the space is expanding, but
The fabric
that has
of
nothing to do with.
space.
I don't think it has anything to do with heading towards the Lag Canal super. Was it a super collector?
This is why we
There's a
haven't been back to
huge.
the moon in 50
There
years.
is a huge. I'm trying to figure out the name of it.
I think everybody in the chat is tired now. They don't give a shit.
Everyone doesn't give a shit about what I'm talking about. But when we
No,
leave,
me neither. They don't give a shit about me. They don't give a shit about you.
no, nor should they. Nor should they be, because I want them all to stay dead to what I'm talking about. When you leave Earth, right, let me tell you, let's say you're in position X. Okay, let's put it on a graph.
Yeah.
Earth has left the position of when you left Earth, right? It's rotating around the sun. It's gone, right? You're trying to get to Mars. You're trying to get to Mars. Earth is gone from when you left. Earth is in position X. So when you get back to Earth, it is now in position, let's say, A. It's going way faster.
It turns around the sun, yes.
Around the sun. And the sun is constantly moving forward into space. I mean, we're rotating around the sun.
The sun is not moving. Why you think the sun is moving?
Absolutely, the sun is moving.
It's moving.
No, God. Steff.
It's
of
moving.
course the sun is moving.
It's turning around. It's turning around in a black. It's turning around 200 million years every.
No.
And then it makes a turn around the black hole.
Around the black hole, but it's constantly moving.
If you call that
no,
moving,
the sun is not making any turn around the black hole, but the sun is moving.
If you leave,
it's not Earth, moving.
Yes, the sun is moving.
It turns around the black hole. Yeah.
No.
What? No.
Steff,
it's not moving around any black hole. The sun is moving.
The center of our galaxy is
towards a thing called the Lag Canal.
We have a galaxy, and all the planets in our galaxy are turning around.
Yeah, they are.
But it takes 200 million years. So,
but 200 million years is a lot of miles in our time. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, also a lot of miles.
Years, we are still in the same place in the galaxy.
No.
Come on.
That's the problem. That's why we haven't been back to the moon.
Come on, the sun is 5 billion years old.
Steff, that's why you asked.
200 million years is nothing.
Steff, you asked why we haven't been back to the moon. This is why. The Earth is constantly moving, my man. It's constantly moving.
It's not turning around the sun. Yeah, it's turning around the sun like any other planet. Yeah.
And the sun is constantly moving. This is the thing I had to.
The sun is not moving. Come on.
Oh yeah, of course the sun is moving. If you ever seen it
moving, it's moving. But
look at a video of the sun moving.
It's relative.
I put it in the chat. I put it in the private chat. What is
it's relative.
I put it in the private chat.
It's the same to the moon, you know. The moon doesn't care that the Earth is moving around the sun, because the moon is turning around the Earth.
I'll put it back
every day. Every day, the moon turns around the Earth.
I'll put it back in simple.
The moon doesn't give a shit about the sun.
I'll put it back in
simple. And the sun doesn't give a shit about the galaxy.
Steff,
and the galaxy doesn't give a shit about the rest of the other galaxies.
Steff,
it's all relative. It's all relative.
Steff, you're an engineer.
Yes. It's all relative. That's exactly why we are saying what we're saying.
Steff, when I went to France, when I left Miami to go to freaking Paris, France, it was 8 hours and a half. And when I went back to Miami, it was 10 hours and a half. Earth was not in the same position it was before I left. I went in the freaking whatever you want to call it, Earth high orbit. It took me 10 and a half hours versus 8.5 hours to go back where I came from because the Earth was moving. So when you leave Earth, guess what? It's moving even faster.
No, you're totally wrong. The Earth is spinning. That's the reason why. That's the reason why.
There it is.
The Earth is spinning. That's the reason why. It's not moving. It's
spinning.
You're thinking about a different dimension. Like you're thinking that the sun itself can't revolve about. against something else.
Steph,
That's where I think you're wrong.
Steph, you're muted. We can't hear you. You're muted again.
Okay.
There you go.
If you travel from Europe to Bangkok to Thailand, it takes 13 hours. When you travel back, it takes only 11 hours.
No, that has
So-
nothing to do with the universe.
Yeah, but
You're talking about the wind.
You were saying
You're talking about the
saying that.
wind currents of the Earth.
It's a
That's
jet
just the Earth.
stream. The jet stream also is influenced, yeah.
That,
And
I
the Earth is spinning, and the Earth is spinning. That's why it takes a
that
little
has
bit
nothing
longer.
to do with
Yeah.
the Earth.
That's the smallest thing, and then when you get into space,
Yeah.
it gets more complicated. Is what I'm
I
saying.
mean, yes,
But
wind
you say
currents flow
you
from
say this is
from
because the
west
reason
to
why
east.
it is.
Yes, of course.
Yes, that's why we haven't been back to space. It's very complicated. You can't say this $150,000, 150,000 miles is to the moon. It's not
a static.
150,000
It's a
miles.
static problem. It's not.
It's
it has nothing to
moving.
do with.
You're chasing. It's like throwing a ball and chasing it.
We have the technology to go to the moon, but
Yeah,
we
we do.
don't use it. We don't use it.
We do. We've been to the moon with the X-37B.
Because it's all about money, you know. When in 1960, John F. Kennedy said, "We're gonna go to the moon." In 1969, it's 9 years above. It's all about money and about the Russian Cold War. That was all about it, and they put every money into that space travel, every money, and we
Well,
don't
they
have that
did.
money anymore. We
absolutely
don't have
did,
that money
because it
anymore.
was
That's
the
the reason
Cold
why
War.
we don't go to the moon anymore.
Which is why
And
we have
you know what?
private
You
transit.
know
Who's
why
gonna
it was the
fund?
Cold
Who's
War?
gonna fund the money to go back to the moon or to Mars?
SpaceX and Hydrogen 3.
Yes,
It was a Cold War
SpaceX.
because
Elon Musk
no
will
one
never
wanted
go
to
to
get into
to
the war.
Mars. I
Hydrogen
promise you.
3.
He will never go to Mars. I promise you that.
Hydrogen 3 is why we're going back. Hydrogen
I
3.
don't know what hydrogen 3 means. What do you mean with that?
That's a new type of element that is supposedly going to create more energy, and that's why we're going back to the moon. I think that's the only financial reason I see why we're going back to the moon.
We
And-
have plenty. We can fly with the fucking old rockets from 1969 back to
I'm
the
gonna
moon
say-
if you really want.
I'm going to say a different answer. Is it okay if I say
It's all
a
about the
different
money.
answer,
It's
Steph?
all about the money now.
Yeah. It's not about the money, but Steph, could I say a different answer?
Go for it, Z.
Yeah, I don't even know if Steph has me on.
He's doing things. He's doing things.
So hydrogen 3 would have been processed out years ago.
Remy is correct. Who's Remy?
What is
you
it?
can
Is it a
talk,
stable?
just-
Is it a stable product?
No
What is
idea.
hydrogen 3?
I have no idea. I've heard things, and that's why I say
Yeah.
there's only financial gain to going to the moon.
My guess is hydrogen 3 doesn't even exist based on the elements of what hydrogen is, number of electrons that orbits around hydrogen. It's probably not even a real thing.
Hey, I'll take that into account. I'm no scientist. I just know what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah. I did take I'll say chemistry.
That was horrible at chemistry, my Delco bro.
Yes. I did take chemistry. I don't think hydrogen 3 after taking chemistry is a real thing. But
Because
it's okay.
I see no real gain to going to the moon besides financial gain. Like the prestige has been gone.
Yeah, if they can mine something on the moon,
Yeah,
you know, like
they have to be able to mine something. Yeah,
like gold or some special
Yes.
things you
Oh,
can put in your
absolutely.
fucking iPhone or
Oh, yeah.
something.
Going to the moon has
Something
everything
like
to
that.
do with resources.
Mhm.
Everything.
That's the
to
only
do with
reason why
resources.
they would go back to the moon. Not
Exactly.
because
Absolutely.
There's
And
no
that's
there's,
why there's no
we've been there
Transformers there.
once. We've been there once, you know.
and there's no reason to go to Mars besides financial gain. Oh, we're going to bring humanity together. The USA lands on a new planet. I don't think that's going to happen. We don't give a shit if we land on Saturn, which
We will never go to the moon in the next generations, 2 generations.
I doubt it.
don't believe
No, I
don't believe
disagree.
I
going
doubt
to the
we'll go there
moon?
without
Oh, I
No.
disagree.
good reason.
We will absolutely go to the moon.
Elon Musk is just capable to
Yeah,
just
yeah.
launch
No,
a
I
rocket,
totally disagree with that. We will
and
absolutely
the
go
rocket
to the
can
moon.
come back and it lands back on
Look,
a
look,
fucking
look,
ship.
look, Steph.
That's it. That's
If
it.
if we could, anything that we could mine,
Yeah.
and let me ask you this, Steph. How much gold do you think we have mined in the history of mankind on Earth in terms of meters? Let's say meters,
Yeah, it's
width,
not gold.
length, depth.
If
How
you
mine
if you if you
meters in the
if you
history of
mine gold
mankind?
on the moon, it would never
No,
be
no, no, no,
profitable.
not the moon, here on
It would
Earth.
never be profitable.
But how much gold have we ever mined? This is a good question because it could answer why we're doing what we're doing.
There's always a
Yeah,
why.
but gold has nothing to do with the moon or something. Yeah.
The
Okay.
why. The
You
why.
would say the gold has nothing to do with the moon, but I would say
No,
the
no.
gold has everything to do with mining.
Right. So, Steph, have you ever heard of the X-37B that I mentioned earlier? X-37B, sir.
X-37V.
Yes,
No,
sir.
no.
The X, you can Google it. There's a picture of it. It is a tiny space shuttle looking thing that the U.S. Air Force, and that thing was up there for 1.5 years. It was up in low Earth orbit, circling around the planet, and God knows where else, doing God knows who what.
It's like a satellite.
No, look it up. You can type everybody in the chat, type X-37B and look at that thing. It looks like the space shuttle. What the hell? Why was that thing up in space for over a year? What was it doing? Where did it go?
It could be a plane or something or a
It looks like
satellite.
it looks like the space shuttle. It's unmanned. What the
Yeah,
hell
it's
was it doing?
yeah, but satellites are 36,000 kilometers above Earth. The International Space Station is only 400 kilometers.
But Steph, why does
We
it
we have navigation satellites. They are 36,000 kilometers above Earth.
Okay, but Steph, why does it have wheels to land? Did you Google it? Did you look at it? I'm not talking bullshit. I'm telling you, look it up. X-37B is all you have to type and look at the thing. It has wheels to land like the space shuttle. I'm not bullshitting. I saw the thing launch. It has U.S. Air Force.
I don't know. How can an airplane be
It's not
in
an airplane.
space?
It looks like the space shuttle. It has U.S. Air Force on it. It was made by Boeing, and the thing was up in space for over a year.
And it could fly for 1.5 years.
Yes, it was up there for 1.5 years.
And it has wheels to land.
I have no idea what it was doing up there. It was up there for a year and a half.
I think it's bullshit.
Type it up. Type it X-37B. Everybody in the chat, type X-37B and look at the
and then you
look it up.
I'm not Google it.
Look it up. Look it up. It was up there for a year and a half. The last time I saw the damn thing, it was up there. What the hell was it doing? It has clear markings. U.S. Air Force, Boeing. This is not conspiracy theory shit. It was up there.
I think it's conspiracy.
It's conspiracy. Look it up. Look it up.
I think so. Yeah.
If you type it, it's very clear. It's out in the public. It has no.
Can you Google it? Can you Google it?
It has no. It has no play. It has no windows on the damn thing. It was up there for a year and a half. What the hell was it doing? So before we get to SpaceX, look at that damn thing. What the hell was it doing? For a year and a half, circling Earth.
Yeah, it's not my specialty, but I love Steph's.
You can't even circle a balloon around the ear.
I'm telling you, Ty Z, do you see it yet? Do you see the damn thing?
No, I don't see it, but I love that you're doing this.
X-37B. Look it up.
Can you Google it up? I'm too lazy to Google it up.
Look it up.
I'm too drunk to confirm.
X-37B.
It's very public. There's no hiding it. It's right there in your face. There's no controls on it. It was autonomous. At least twice. It was up in there for a year and a half.
Wait. It's saying last time it was out. is
2.5
It
years
has
ago.
wheels. It has wheels.
There it is. Tyzy sees it. He sees it. Go ahead.
no, it's saying.
Can you put it up? You can put it up.
Well,
Put it
no,
on
I'm trying to find. I'm
presents.
trying to find.
Presents.
I'm trying to find when it's still up.
Yeah, but open up your.
I saw 2000. I saw years 2006, 2010. I don't
Yeah.
see anything now.
Yeah. 2006, 2010. It was up there a couple of years ago. It was the last time I know it was up in the air.
Yeah, no, I wanna bring that date here, but
But say it again.
see.
It was up there in what? 2006, 2010.
Yeah, 2006, 2000. I don't see it here now.
And do
But,
you see it?
yeah.
Tyzy, does the thing have any windows on it? Do you see it? Have any windows on it?
It can be a fake picture, you know. It can be Photoshop.
I saw it launch, Steff. I was very skeptical. I saw it launch. I saw it. I saw it launch. You can say I didn't see. I saw it launch. I said, "What the hell is this damn?" I said, "What the hell is this damn thing leaving from the U.S.? What the hell is it doing?"
Seen everything long.
I know. I live in Florida. I saw the damn thing launch. I said, "No way, this thing isn't real." I saw it launch.
I don't believe it.
I don't expect you to believe it, but I said, "What the fuck is this?" I said, "What the fuck is this thing going up in the atmosphere?" And I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, I know, like a spy
Yeah.
spacecraft or something, or satellite. Yes.
Yeah. I said, "What the hell is this leaving my damn orbit by the U.S. Air Force? What the fuck is it doing up there?" And then the damn thing launched. I said, "Jesus Christ, this is real. And it doesn't have any fucking windows." I said, "This is bullshit, man." I was telling what I saw. And Tyzy sees it. He sees it. It has no fucking windows, does it, Tyzy?
No, it's me. I just posted.
If it's a drone, of course it doesn't have windows.
It went into space. It looks like the space shuttle has
It's a
no
drone. It's a fucking drone.
Yeah. So what the hell are we sending a drone into space for? I hate it. Why?
Because they
this
want
is
to
just a
spy in
picture.
Ukraine.
It's a picture, nothing to do with you.
They are spying on Ukraine and Russia. That's the
Yeah.
only reason.
It has more to do with Russia than it has to do with you.
I hope so. Yeah, let's go back to The Simpsons. I don't want to talk about the X-37B. The X-37B makes me depressed. I don't want to talk about The Simpsons more.
Oh, damn it. Why am I doing this? I
don't know.
Yeah. We don't know. We don't know either.
Why am I doing this? Coconut.
Oh,
Spy
damn
plane.
it. I thought it was London Chinese cabbie, but it's London Chinese cabbage.
So why did we send it up there for 18 months, Coconut? Why would we send a spy plane? Usually spy planes go up for a couple hours, we test them. Why was it up there for 18 months, Coconut? 18 months. What the hell was
Where's the proof? Where's the fucking proof? I never heard that on the news.
Well, I'm in the USA
I
and I'm
never
telling
heard
you
that on the news.
It was not, of course it's not in the news. That's why I was very curious what the hell the thing was doing. And I said, this thing isn't real. And then I went up there and I said, okay, this thing's going to launch. And you know what, Steff? I saw lights when the fucking thing launched. I said, holy shit. They posted the thing, but it was going to launch. They put it up in the air. 222 saw it from the beach in Vero Beach. The thing went in the air. I didn't see it. It went up. I couldn't see the glow anymore. It went somewhere.
I never heard about the kamikaze drones from Iran. You know,
not kamikaze.
Until a few months ago. Oh, they have kamikaze drones.
Steff, I saw the thing launch. It went up in the air. There was a bright light under it. A boom went boom.
You don't know what you saw.
Then I saw nothing. It was gone. I have no idea where it went. And then 18 months later, it came back into Earth. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, but where's the proof? There's no proof.
There's no proof. All I can tell you is what I saw because I didn't believe that the thing that existed.
Did you took a picture with your fucking Nokia 3311?
No, I didn't actually when it first left, like Ty Z
You
said,
have to
I didn't
take a
have I didn't
picture.
have
You
a
have to take a
smartphone.
picture of the proof. You know.
I didn't have a
Can I
phone.
say something?
I didn't have a phone.
About-
Now, I did take a picture when the SpaceX went up about a year ago. I did take a picture of that, and it's on my channel. But when this thing went up 10 years ago, I didn't have a picture.
I don't care if it's a proof or not. Let's just try to move forward.
Yeah, but you can say whatever you want. You know,
Well,
the
I say what I want
game-
because
I
my
saw it.
views
I
are
saw it.
more
the
about
aliens game,
Russia,
but if there's no
Ukraine, not
proof, there's no
not
proof.
not
then
Belgium. So yes, I wanna move forward.
The aliens game. If there's no proof, there's no proof.
No, there's no proof. It's only what I'm telling you that I saw. Because
Yeah, but you can say, "I believe you that you believe it. I believe it."
I don't want you to believe
It's
me.
not a proof. You know, it's not.
Steph,
It's only in your mind that you believe it.
I don't believe it. I did not believe it. That's why I went there to look at the damn thing. If I see the thing, it's going to launch again. I will take a picture of it, but I don't think it's going to launch again because it's
But
already done.
You didn't took a picture.
It was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I didn't have a smartphone. I had a flip phone because I hated smartphones.
You have those Kodak things. You know those
No, I didn't have a Kodak.
throwaway cameras. You could
I
use
had
that.
I had a Nokia 10 years ago. It wasn't a smartphone. I could barely get games on it. but now when they told me SpaceX was going launching, I saw it. I actually saw it from my home. I can go out in my patio and see SpaceX launch every other day. But
But I really believe you believe it. You know.
I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it because I don't know what the fuck the thing was doing for 18 months up in the air, and then the thing came back. You hear this. You're in Belgium. I don't know what a sonic boom is, but you hear this thing.
How can you even know that it is the same thing 18 months ago? How do you know it's the same thing that came back?
I have no idea. All I hear is a
You
boom.
cannot know that.
I hear a boom, and then the fucking things come back, and then they
Or
land.
you hear boom and you think it's the same thing that
I have
went
no
into
clue.
space 18 months ago.
All it
Come
looks to
on,
me,
come on,
Steph,
come on, come on.
all it looks to me like is an orange glow at night. That's all it looks like to me. I have no idea what the hell it even is. It's an
Boom,
orange
boom,
glow.
boom.
I'll
Let's
tell
go
you.
back to my room.
It's an orange glow. When these things go up, it's a big orange glow, and then SpaceX, the only difference I can tell is when SpaceX comes back, it's an orange glow, right? And it goes up and it
Yeah.
disappears. And then then SpaceX actually comes back down, and there's another orange glow and it lands. That's the only difference I can tell you with this thing. When this thing went up, there was no second orange glow. It just went up, came, and that was it. But SpaceX goes up, and then there's these orange glows that come back down and it disappears. Because I think that's the second booster's landing back again. That's all I can tell you. I'm not here to lie to anybody. Anybody.
Okay, I gotta respect that. Steff, can you hear me still?
Steff went to he's indisposed for a few seconds, I think.
But I love what you're saying, and I have to respect that. And I gotta go.
All right, see you, Ty Z. Harold Bishop, I'm talking absolute bollocks. That's correct. I've never seen a space launch, and I have no idea what's going on, sir. You know everything. Please come on panel, Harold Bishop, and tell us what's really going on. Because obviously you've seen a space launch, and you know what's really going on because you've actually drove an hour and a half from your home and said, this is bullshit. These things aren't actually happening. And you drove out of your night and said, I'm going to see this thing fucking launch, right, Harold Bishop? And you said, I'm going to sit here on this Vero beach in the dark and see if this fucking thing actually goes up, Harold Bishop. And then you sat there in the darkness of night and saw a fucking thing go orange. And the day turned to night, right, Harold Bishop? And you said, oh my fucking God, this is all bullshit, right, Harold Bishop? You saw that because it's all bullshit. You saw the day turn to night in Vero Beach, Florida, and that happened, right, at Harold Bishop? No, you didn't. You've never seen even a plane launch because you never left your house. What's this stuff? I like this.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on.
Ground control to
Ground
triple
control
two.
to Major Tom.
Ground control to triple two.
Commencing countdown, engines on. 2, check ignition, and may God's love be with you.
Hell yeah. I appreciate this.
Special song for you, Triple.
I appreciate it.
This is
Ground control to Major Tom.
You
Really made it great. And the papers want to know where.
Now it's
Time to leave the capsule if you dare.
This
It's
is
Major Tom to Tom control.
I'm
Stepping through the door.
And I'm floating
In the most particular way.
And the
Oh,
stars
Triple
look
D.
very different today. For here
I'm in sitting in the penthouse.
far above the world.
Rip Bowie, Rip Bowie. He died this year. No, 2 years ago. 2 years
A couple years ago he died. He had a documentary.
Yeah.
Documentary.
Huh?
Yeah, he put a documentary out before he died. He knew he was dying.
Yeah, he died 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a nice documentary. I see it on HBO Max. I don't know if you have it, but yeah, it's a nice documentary.
He predicted his own death in his last song that he ever wrote.
Yeah, that last album was nice.
Yeah.
I like some of his earlier works.
One of his best albums, I think, his last album.
It was
What
dark.
was the name of that song? I can't remember.
It was called the Black Album.
Yeah, the Black, yeah.
Now, I never much cared for him, but I saw that documentary, and I respected David Bowie. I watched that whole documentary on HBO Max.
He was one of the leaders, in the 60s, 70s, with Andy Warhol and Lou Reed. And did you see that documentary with Andy Warhol, Lou Reed, and David Bowie?
I didn't see that one. I saw the one that focused on David Bowie.
It was good. Yeah, I saw that.
I bought one of his albums called Modern Love. I saw that only on that album, and I never heard it, and I loved it, and I bought it. I'd support his family, because I love the song. I never bought a David Bowie album before that.
What was his last song? He predicted his own death.
I love Starman.
Okay,
I love that
Starman.
song. I love it.
Talking about space. Yeah,
I gotta buy that song too. I like that Starman song. That was in the 70s, right?
Talking about Elon Musk. You're talking about space travel.
Didn't know what time it was and the lights were low. I leaned back on my radio. Some cat was laying down some. Get it on, rock and roll, he said. Then Then the loud sound, it seemed to fade. Came back like a slow voice.
The Martian. This is a good movie.
Yeah, it was.
Is that one no DJ? That
The Martian.
Is it
The
cosmic
Martian's gonna
jive?
die in real life.
There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he blew our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky.
Guy.
Told us not
Who's
to
got to blow it?
Yes,
He
yes.
knows the toll what fun is over.
Yes, triple.
Let the children use it. Let the children use it. Let all the children boogie.
Cheers to all of you.
Wait, sorry. Yeah.
I had to phone someone, so I picked on you. Hey, that's far out, so you heard him too. Switch on the TV, we may pick him up on channel 2.
And Lennox.
Look out your window, I can see his light. We can sparkle, we may land tonight. Don't tell your papa here, get us locked up in fright.
There's a starman waiting in the sky. Like to come and meet us, they think to blow our mind. There's a
Man looking out
in
the
the
sky.
sky. His life was not to blow it. They think to blow it. Oh, that's let the children do it. Let all the children use it. Let all the children will get it. I'm waiting in the sky. I like that song. From The Martian. I do remember that.
That's a great song.
It's a good song. It's a good song. I do like that.
Space Odyssey. Yeah. Yeah. What's that other song? Can't remember. Something with 2000s.
That movie, I never saw that movie. I saw The Martian, The Space Odyssey. I never saw that. What was it, Will Rogers? I never saw that. I guess I missed it. I'm too young for that. And I'm old.
I will let them on because it's a small screen. John.
To skate, then you might have to run, and you might have to put it up your fucking butt. But it might really hurt, but it might really burn. It's a fucking black man who bad.
Okay.
That was really weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
Thank you for coming on, though, and
But
sharing.
at least he didn't show his dick.
Yeah, thank you for
That's
sharing
good.
your favorite song with us. We appreciate that.
Oh,
Thank you
dear.
for not showing any of your private parts. We appreciate that also.
Yeah.
Cheers. Whatever that was. Rock on, but not here. Go somewhere else. Far away from here.
What was the name of that movie? 2001
Space Odyssey. Odyssey.
With the computer. The computer was called Hall or something. Hall.
Yeah, it was. I never saw it. It would say Danger, Will Robinson. I never saw it, but I know the phrases from it. 2001 Space Odyssey, I think.
Yeah. It's a movie from Ridley Scott, I think.
Really, Ridley Scott? That's the Gladiator guy. So
Yeah, but he
they redid
no,
it.
no, that the other guy, not Ridley Scott, the other guy. And they say they scammed, they filmed the moon landing on the moon.
That I would you know what, I would actually believe that they filmed the moon landing. I would actually believe that.
What was the name of that director?
I don't
it
know.
Wasn't Ridley Scott. It was the other guy.
I'm with that person who was in the chat saying, "Okay, fuck it, we didn't land on the moon in '69. We're going to go there for the first time in, let's say, 24. It doesn't make any sense that we haven't been there in 50 years." But yeah, and then we sent a glorified spy plane, as Coconut says, up in the space for 18 months. It doesn't make any sense.
Whole 9000, yeah. It was the name of the computer. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't want to get it because I would not. Yeah, you ever seen a space toilet, Steph?
It was a Belgian guy who invented the space toilet. Did you know that?
No, I did not. But
No, really, I'm not joking. It's a
that thing,
Belgian guy who invented the space toilet
but that thing terrified me, man. I would never
on
go
the
to
on the
space.
on the.
I mean, the thing like it's not a toilet. It's like a thing that like you have to put your private parts into, and then can you imagine if you didn't put it in right? Steph, it would be all over the damn spaceship. I couldn't live with that. That turns me off of space. Despite my weight, I couldn't deal with the space toilet.
Yeah, it was a Belgian guy. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
I believe you. I believe.
That's where Belgians are good in, you know.
But there's realities to going into space, and one is the space toilet. If any of you think you want to go to space, look at the space toilet and see if you could go on that damn thing while everyone's watching you from mission control. As your heart rate goes to 160 because you have incontinence. I'm sorry, Steph. I'm a 12, 40%.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
40% 12.
You're a little bit drunk. I'm a little bit drunk. It's funny, you know, space.
It's a weird thing.
You cannot drink in space. You cannot poop in space. You always have to be careful, you know, what you're doing.
It's crazy. I've seen these things, right? I've seen these things launch. I've been on a cruise ship and I've seen SpaceX. They have two. I was on Disney Cruise Line, right? And SpaceX has two, like these little they have these two little like ships that intercept the rockets, and they're right at Port Canaveral. And I saw them, and it's fucking weird. I don't believe it. It's real. It's real. It's fucking different. It's crazy. I don't believe it.
Me neither. Me neither.
And I've seen them. I've seen the thing. I went past the things, and you know what? They have burn marks on them. I'm like, why the hell do they have burn marks? What the hell is going on? I've seen the things land on them, and when you go past them, it's like, this is a real damn thing. It's like, you can't make up this shit. It's too much money to make up this shit. And I went past NASA. It's there. It's real. I went past the Space Force. It's real. It's there. It's a real thing. Like I can't get off at the Space Force exit on my way to the Disney Cruise Line. It's there. The U.S. Air Force would shoot me in my head if I tried to get off at the exit. It's real. It's there. I'm serious, Steph. I'm serious. If I tried to get off where I saw it says U.S. Air Force Space Force. If I tried to get off of there and go where they're at, and I kept on going, they would shoot me. And that's a real thing. And I would not try and do it. And I said, Jesus.
But the thing that bothers me, you know, Russia is fighting Ukraine now, and they are occupying like a small part of Ukraine, and we cannot find a way to cope with that with the Russian army. But we have NASA, we have the NATO, we have every fucking thing in the world, and we cannot fight Russia. I don't understand that. You know, we can fly to the moon, we can fly to Mars, we can do everything. But Russia is occupying, you know, like half of the state of Ohio. That's it, you know. And,
you said Ohio. That's funny.
Yeah, but it's like nothing, you know. It's like nothing, and we cannot cope with that.
Well, when you were back in school, right, Steph?
Because we are afraid of the nuclear war. We are afraid of the nuclear weapons of Russia.
They are not.
Bullshit. It's bullshit, you know.
They are not. They are not. The people who would launch those weapons, they're not afraid, right?
Why don't we attack Russia? And
I'll tell you why.
say, okay, you have to stop your war with Ukraine. Shut the fuck up, Russia. We're gonna bomb Moscow tomorrow.
We
But we
could.
don't do that. We don't do that because we are fucking weasels. We are fucking scared.
We're scared. We are scared. I'm gonna
Yeah, we are
preface.
scared because if we do that and Russia will put nuclear bombs, I don't give a shit if they put a nuclear bomb on Brussels. I don't give a shit.
I do. I don't want that to happen.
But we need to stop this aggressive behavior of Russia.
I
And
agree.
we don't do that. We don't do that. We let them do. They're
Because
putting bombs on hospitals, on innocent people, and innocent people die in Ukraine every day. And we let them do that. I don't understand. Why do we allow that?
well, I'll give you my opinion. My
Okay.
opinion. My
Okay.
opinion is now when and all of you can come on panel if you disagree. When Trump was president, he said, if you attack the American states, I think he was talking to he called him Rocket Man at the time. You will see technology that you have never, like this world has never seen before, right? And what happened a few months later? A few months later, Kim Jong Un, no Kim Jong Un, or whatever his name is, they met in the DMZ zone. They shook hands and they took pictures, right? But before that, a few months later, he called him Rocket Man. He said, you will see technology like this world has never seen if you send a rocket past Hawaii. And then, okay, peace, right? Great. Russia did not dare do any damn thing when that crazy man who lives a few miles away from me was president, right? Right now, we have an elder statesman named Joe Biden. He's from one of the states I've lived in. He's a nice guy. I've met him on Amtrak. He's a very nice guy. He's an elder statesman. He shook my hand. He's a nice guy. I like Joe Biden as a man, and I don't get any vibes from him. But he will not attack you viciously. But there are things that the United States of America has that we will not use unless we're provoked. And if we are provoked, then we will use them. Now, Ukraine, we're using as a
What is the line? What is the line to provoke?
well, the line with Joe Biden, I think, is a nuclear weapon. Now, my
Yeah,
assumption.
but they're putting bombs on Ukraine, and Ukraine is part of Europe now. In some kind of way.
Not really.
Not officially, but Ukraine. The president of Ukraine. They went to visit Joe Biden and everything. They're part of the Western world now.
He was
But
here.
why do we keep allowing Russian missiles attack Ukraine? Why do we still allow that?
It's official, Steph. So he came to the U.S. I appreciate it. When Zelensky.
Why don't we attack Russia? Why don't we attack fucking Moscow? Why don't we do that?
That's the UN's job, and the UN is not the United States. The United Nations is supposed to take care of this thing. So the United Nations,
we allow Russia to attack Ukraine, but we don't attack Russia. I think it's a little bit coward. We're cowards.
I'll go back to 2002, Steph. Right? Okay. Right now, I'm gonna preface everything that I say by saying the United Nations is pussy.
We are pussies. We are pussies.
No, you're not pussies. The United Nations is pussy. Now Saddam Hussein was doing some really
in the United States, it's not we have to talk about NATO.
No. Before NATO, the United Nations should be policing Russia right now, but because the United Nations has no teeth without the United States, they have no police force. Now, in 2002, we went after fucking Saddam Hussein with no cause to attack Iraq, and we beat Iraq, right? There was no reason for the United States to go in there, and we went in there, and we beat fucking Iraq. Big deal. Woohoo. Right? Now, the United Nations told us, oh, don't do that, United States. What are you going to do? Don't fucking bomb them. And what did they do? They had nothing. They had no teeth. They couldn't stop us, right? Right now, Russia is doing the same thing. Oh, Russia, don't do that. We provoke ye. Don't do that. Don't do it. Same thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. Russia is doing the same thing as America did in Iraq. Yeah.
And you know what the difference is? The difference is we have the technology to test our weapons against Russia, and they are sending young men and women possibly to their death to be shredded by our U.S. weapons.
Yeah, but Putin doesn't give a shit
He
about.
doesn't about his own countrymen. Now that's the
He
difference.
doesn't give a shit about this man who he sent to war. He doesn't give a shit about 400 people died yesterday.
Yeah,
400 people died.
he doesn't care.
Russians.
We will. The U.S. will shred anyone. Now the escalation. Right now, the escalation point with the U.S. is we're supposed to match power with power. Right. The only way this escalates is if Russia sends a nuclear weapon. Now, if Russia sends a nuclear weapon,
To be honest, I hope Russia will send a nuclear weapon, so we can respond with the same thing.
They will not, because and Steph, I'm going to say this, you know what will happen, right? If Russia sends a nuclear weapon, there will be Delta Force in the air. There will be 20,000 paratroopers landing in Moscow. Putin will be executed. We will take over that shithole country, and the United States will take over Russia. Right? We will decapitate them from the head. We will use technologies. None of you.
I don't think America will send troops into Russia. They will never do that. But they can bomb. They can bomb them.
No. We can't bomb them. We will land in Russia. We will decapitate Putin, and it will be something that you've never seen in this world before.
No, I don't believe it. No, that will never happen.
If they use a nuclear weapon,
Russia is too big. It's too big to do that.
Russia's too big to take over. Russia's not too big.
Yeah. It's too big country. Why would you send troops to Moscow?
Because
it doesn't make any sense. You put a bomb. You put a nuclear bomb on Moscow. That's what you can do.
No, nuclear bomb kills people and people who are innocent.
Yes, but you have to warn the people first. Get out of Russia. We're gonna bomb.
No way. We will go in there and get Putin.
And then the Russian people will know. Okay, America and Europe is serious now. They're gonna bomb Moscow. We have to get out of here, and we cannot support Putin anymore. No. That's the only reason. That's the only thing you can do with Russia.
Well, I'm gonna up the scenario. That's if they attack the United States. That will happen. If they attack Ukraine, we will go in there with 1,000 paratroopers.
How are you doing, Alec?
And we will land in Moscow.
Oh shit!
Steph.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot.
We will land in Ukraine with troops, as I said. And I don't know what that fucking idiot was doing.
Yeah.
That was fucking bullshit. But if they
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
If they land, if they attack Ukraine, that's what will happen. If they attack the United States, what you said will happen. I think that's my opinion.
I think we should fight Russia with the same things as Russia is attacking Ukraine. You know.
I hear you, but I don't want to see these innocent young Russian men.
Yeah, me neither. But
die. And we're shredding them. And, I feel bad that we're shredding them with U.S. weapons.
But
for no
Russia
reason.
is doing the same thing with the Ukrainian people. They're killing innocent people there.
They are.
Ukraine and Kiev.
They are.
They're putting out the energy, the energy centrals and everything. So people are suffering.
They are. In the heart of winter.
Against, it's not a military operation. It's against the civilians of Ukraine.
And this is where the UN, the United Nations, is supposed to come into play, right? They're supposed to prosecute war crimes, bring them to the Hague.
If they would play it fair, with me,
Yeah, but it won't happen. It won't happen. The only way this will be fair is if Russia pays a very heavy price. And by heavy price, I mean we take over their currency, we take over their banks. That's the only way that they pay a price without war.
Yeah, we're already doing that, but they are now friends with China. China is the biggest economy in the world.
No.
And they're friends with China now, they're kissing their asses.
We're
And
sanctioning them. What I'm talking about, the only way they really pay is if every ruble that's spent, the United Nations and the European nations, NATO, get a penny out of it. That's the only way they truly pay. You take a dollar, every dollar, let's say that they spend, we get 50 cents out of it. That's the way the Russians pay for what they've done. They're not going to pay in war crimes because the United Nations is pussy, as I said before. It's not going to happen.
yeah, you cannot put Russia to Den Haag.
Nope, it's not going to happen. They pay
They will
financially.
never show up. They will never show up.
That's correct. They pay financially. If they want to continue to be in the world nations and the League of Nations, every 50 cents they make, 50 cents goes back to the United Nations and back to the world. That's the only way they pay. And if they ever step out of line, then they get a very, very severe consequence. Kind of like Saddam from 1993 to 2003. Like every time Saddam steps out of line, we put we put our fucking Air Force into the fucking play, bombed the shit out of him, and took more of his oil every time Saddam got out of line for 10 years almost. That's the only way Russia plays. United Nations is not going to enforce anything on them. It's not going to happen. Let's be realistic. They'll never face war crimes. They'll never be in The Hague. Putin will never be on trial. It's not
never.
So unless they attack the United States, you will see some unreal shit you've never seen before. If they attack us, but they won't do it.
No,
if they attack
you have to put a bomb on Moscow.
If they attack the United States of America and they're that crazy,
not
he's
the
that senile,
civilians, but the the heart of Moscow, where the residential.
It won't happen.
Where Putin is living.
No,
you have to put a bomb there.
It won't happen unless they attack the United States because we have a conscience, unlike those heartless Russians. It won't happen. And that's my opinion. It won't happen. Now, if certain people get in office, it may happen. But in my opinion, right now, it will not happen unless they attack the U.S. or try to attack.
Joe Biden doesn't really like Putin,
No, he will never fight.
But he gives a lot of ammunition to Ukraine now,
Yeah, there's some serious things going overseas right now.
He gives a lot of money and defense weapons and attack weapons, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing,
It's just more money.
Ukraine can defend themselves.
It's just more money to shred young men and women.
Putin fucking hates that. He fucking hates that.
He
that
hates
Ukraine can defend themselves. He hates that.
It's just enough to keep Ukraine in the fight.
He's blaming America now for.
Yeah, he is. He amassed 50 million fighters on the border, lost his strategic initiative, had no logistics to go to Kyiv. He got cut off ever since that he tried to take over the country as a pussy, and Putin is still trying to take over the Kyiv. He's losing men left and right. He now is trying to recruit people from his country, like it's a draft in World War II, for his special military operation, to take over a country that he said is evil. And he can't defeat the Ukraine using our weapons. And he's depleting all of his missiles. And what he's doing right now is, unfortunately, putting himself into a hole. He has had 2 more countries join NATO, and that was actually the antithesis of his goal to decrease NATO's influence. Now he's made Sweden and Finland, I'll preface, that actually beat their ass in a fucking fight before NATO was part of their alliance, and now he's had them join NATO. So this idiot Putin has garnered more forces against him than for him, trying to unite a country that we don't really give a shit about, but we will give weapons to because they will never win. It's really sad. And then on top of that, he sits there and tries to fucking recruit young Russians who are going about their own life in this pointless war to fight for him and be shredded by U.S. weapons. It's stupid. It's really stupid. When you send somebody into the fight that you are not willing to fucking join, I think it's really pointless and pussy. And I hope he dies a horrible death before this all ends in a peaceful negotiation. And I hope it stops.
400 Russians died yesterday, and
Yeah,
Putin has to explain now to the families why that happens. Can you
yeah.
imagine? The fury in the Russians they're not gonna take it anymore. It's not a special operation anymore. It's a fucking war,
I can't
and
imagine.
people are dying. That Russian young men are dying,
I watched a
and
documentary, Steph, and this one guy was going. He got called up by Putin's special operation, as you said, and his mother had died a few months before, and his father had to travel. I don't know, a few days. It took him a couple days to get wherever this guy was at to see his son go off to war, and he was distraught because he knew he would face United States weapons for nothing, absolutely nothing.
mm,
There's no reason for Russian troops to be there. And I saw a woman when these Russians came into there. He said, "Put these seeds in your pocket because when you die, it's going to grow fucking wheat for our soldiers." You know what I mean? And when you die,
mm.
you guys will be so below the earth that you guys will make wheat in the field. So put these seeds in your pocket, and you're going to die because that's what's going to happen. It's stupid. Anybody who's seen people lose their life, and Putin, he should know better than to do something like this. He's seen people go and come, and he does the same dumb thing. And I think it's
But
really
those
horrible.
guys like Putin, they're living in a safe bubble.
Yeah,
They are surrounded by Sims who adore them, like generals who adore them. And he thinks he's a great guy. He doesn't see the rest of the world. He lives in his own bubble of
yeah.
Sims who adore them,
It's sad. It's really sad.
and he doesn't see the real truth of the world. Putin, it's just
For the sake of his own people, I wish he would stop it. I mean, Elon Musk
yeah, but he doesn't
challenged him
see
to a
that
fight.
way.
He didn't
He,
accept.
he sees his own truths. He sees,
Yeah,
I'm the man. I'm the real man. And everybody loves me. And I don't think he watches Western news or something.
oh, I think he does. I think he does. He does, and that's why. And again, that's why I think he won't cross a certain line. He'll keep this thing to a stalemate. He's going to try and negotiate the areas he's annexed is what he wants to keep, right? So he wants to keep the Western Front that he's taken over, and he wants to keep Crimea. That's
But
his
he
negotiation.
doesn't want to lose face. Putin doesn't want to lose face.
He
So
can't. So,
he will never retreat from
no,
from the Donbass.
no.
Uh,
So
he will never retreat.
So if the U.S. wants to embarrass him, we will send troops into Crimea and we will embarrass them and take over the Russian army. But that will never happen because we don't care about Crimea. We don't care about the Ukraine. We want the Ukraine to take over the Crimea. And if Ukraine takes over Crimea and they try to use nuclear weapons, that's when the line is crossed. And that's when we get involved. But that will never happen because they're not strong enough to do that kind of thing. I don't think.
Okay.
But that's war talk.
Yeah, sorry. I have to. I'm getting a little bit tired.
Yeah,
a little
man.
bit drunk. Triple. I think you have to end my live stream.
Yeah, man. Go to sleep, man. It's been good talking
Cheers,
to
man.
you, as usual.
And Beamer One is coming on now,
Be more
so I have to end my live stream. Poor Beamer One being sober for 6 days with the same fucking Thai girl, and you cannot fuck around.
Oh, that's good. Good for him, man. That's good.
And you have to be sober. Oh my god, it's the worst holiday in Thailand.
That's a good thing, Steph. He's a good.
It's the worst holiday. You have to stay with the same woman, and you cannot fuck around, and you have to be sober. Oh my god.
Well, if he's happy, have at it.
Yeah.
Hey, man, good talking to you. I'll talk to you later.
Cheers. Thank you for coming on. Cheers, man. Cheers.
Later, guys.
Yeah, I have to end my live stream. I'm getting tired. I will do another live stream maybe tomorrow or whatever. It was fun. It was fun. And we get some good information. Sometimes a little bit, yeah, a little bit conspiracy theory, but sometimes it's interesting to listen to those guys. Interesting. Beamer One, yeah, sorry, Beamer One. I feel sorry for you, man. I feel sorry for you. Being in Thailand, the land of smiles, the land of prostitutes, the land of cheap bar finds and lady drinks, and you have to stay with one girlfriend, and you cannot drink. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's yeah. I can't imagine that. No. Anyway, cheers.